real truth. Okay, the real truth. Winning the strategies apply to pick three. Lottery here is the strategies apply to the pick three. Okay, the formula says that 50% of the three digits, one and two digit of the pick three lottery games will come out within one drawing. That is, they are repeating from processing digits lotto drawn. Okay, of 75% of three lottery digits, two and three digits of the pick three games are repeated from the last three drawings. Okay, the following is real data from Pennsylvania Lottery. Again, I analyzed the last 500 drawings as of March 7, 1999. In 15 cases, all three lottery digits were repeated from the last drawing. For example, the real life pick three lotto drawing was 322, and the next three digit drawing was 223. In this 72 cases, all three digits were repeated from the last two drawings. In 133 cases, all three lotto digits were repeated from the last three drawings. The form is saying that 50% of two-digit numbers will come out within two drawings, or 75% of the three digits of the drawing repeated from the last three lottery drawings. The following is real data from Pennsylvania Lottery. Again, I analyzed the last drawings as of March 7, 1999, and these 10 cases was repeated last lottery drawing. For example, the real life drawing of the numbers. Okay, and the digits was repeated from two drawings in 147 cases. Okay, that's a lot of cases there, my friends. And we're going to reveal these pick three lottery numbers right now. And we're going to use example right now today. And we're going to use Florida. Okay, and you see on the piece of paper right there, it say Florida, right? So we're going to go through Florida numbers, right? And right now on my laptop, we're going to look at it, and we don't analyze it. And once we finish analyzing numbers, man, we're going to put it down here on this board. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put everything down on that board for Florida pick three lottery. And I just told you the strategy, what we're going to do, right? And what the strategy is, we're going to look at the last two drawings on my laptop. We're going to look at the last two drawings or three drawings and analyze and see how those numbers is coming out. So then you get a real feeling of the numbers, man. So then you know exactly what you are getting. Now, if you feel like and you're getting some idea what I'm talking about, I want you at the end of the video, man, subscribe to my channel. It's Corey Lottery Man. And I want you to also put a big like up there onto my channel, man. Especially as you're from Florida. But this is for all states anyway, go. But we're using Florida as an example today. Okay, so we don't be getting right into this numbers and picking the numbers right off the bat, my friends. So stay tuned for this, man. And don't leave right now till the end of this video, man. Because it's very important, man, for you can see this. You can see this and you can see what I'm talking about. The 75% strategy of these numbers, man. 75% of these numbers, man. It's coming from the last two digits of the number. Okay. So let's check it out. Okay. So here is right here, right? And right now From this Florida number, man. Okay, so right numbers, right? See, that was the last numbers right here. Yesterday numbers are 555, and you got 759, right? Okay, number you get come from the last numbers, man. These numbers are going to come from the last few numbers, right? Okay, so let's look at the numbers, right? And let's analyze the numbers, right? So here you got 79. Actually, 79 right here, right? And 79 here, right? Okay, even though this 7 is not really 2, what I was talking about, right? Here they came up with a 3. Would have been a wild guess, especially the form I play, right? Okay, so let's put down another number, right? Got 04 in mirror number. We know this is mirror because the 4 there. And let me show you on a piece of paper. This is what you do. Okay. So what you do here, so you got number 046, right? So if you've been around me and you see my methods, right? Who is that? 606 sent a star. Thanks. Thank you for that star, man. Carol Weaver. Carrie Weaver. Okay, thank you for that star. I appreciate it. Now, see, this is what you do. This is part of the mirror system, right? What we always talk about, right? So here in this mirror system, you're not using the whole 3, but you're going to use 2 number digits, right? It'll be 0, 4, right? And what you get out of the 0, 4 method, right? Oh, this, right? It'll be 0, 4, 9, right? That'll be your number, 0, 4, 9, right? You could use this. I would use both methods because I would do this. I would use also the 5. I mean the 0 get 5. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, I'll always do my +1 -1 system with it, right? Because I don't know if it's gonna be a mirror system. I don't know if it's gonna just be this, right? I don't know if it's gonna be that system, right? So you know the +1 -1 is you do 0, 4, and you just put down this to be, you know, one number up, and then you know the 9 going one number down, 0, 4, 9, and then I'll go with 0, 4, 5 or 0, 4, 3, right? So then you got a total of how many numbers? 6 numbers, right? You got a total of 6 numbers, right? Okay, now if you a person just like to play mirror numbers, you say, hey, mirror numbers is much cheaper because only playing 2 numbers. You might be right. So then you just play all mirror numbers and you would have just easily caught the number, right? Now, with that 049, it came out 490, right? How did that number come out 490, right? Quite naturally, the numbers said they're not going to keep on playing the numbers the same way. They changed the numbers, really odd situation on this one, right? So I don't like numbers like that, period. I'm not going to lie to you. When I see a number, okay, so here, to get this number here, 046, right? It's basically you getting this number because you're not getting this number. You're getting this number, right? But we're just showing you where it was located at, right? Basically, that's where you getting your locations at. Okay, so it would have been really kind of complicated to get that number, right? Well, with 759, let me see, 759 here with this number, right? Almost the same thing, right? Okay, but this number is more affinity. When you think about it, it's more affinity. But you would the only way to get this number would have been if you'd have gotten the 6, you would have had to do a multiplication to get that number. it's not even controlling to the number that you're looking for. General, the red ducks have reached. Red ducks, huh? Okay. So now here is another indication of the numbers, right? So you look at the numbers, and we coming up with the numbers right off the bat right now. Now here's a real good indication of a number. Okay, so then here 049 is just only a few numbers away from this 980, right? So these two numbers here, 0 and 9, come from this back pair of this 9 and 0, right? So you put the last two numbers here, 9 and 0, right? And then what you do, only thing you have to do with this number here is do a plus 1, minus 1 system, right? If you're familiar with that, one number down would be, one number up would be 090, and then one number down, it would be 890, right? See what I'm saying? So one number up, this is your plus 1, minus 1 system, and then one number down, right? And here, you would have had $40, right? But if you would have had to, I don't like doing that crisscrossing stuff anyway. The 9 and 0, you had to take the 9 all the way over here, and you would crisscross the 0 here, and then you would put your 8 in there. I don't like that. This number is going to go front, or if it don't go back, that's the way I like it. You know what I'm saying? It got to go front or back. I would have probably taken the number front from this number, right? Or you can go back, but this would have $40 hit, right? Just sometimes you have to take your scratches with the numbers, right? Now, you would have to also do the 09. You had to do it both ways, right? So this would have been 09, and you would have had this 9 here would have been a 0, and 09 would have been 8 again, 8 right there, right? Okay, so you'd have had these numbers two ways. You'd have had a total $80 because you had to play both ways, right? So a total $80, you would have called this number, right? And that's what we doing here when we look at our numbers, man. We look at the numbers and we trying to look and make sure of what we looking at. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be looking at stuff that's totally not on our, scope, right? Because, okay, so you take 09, well, you have to take 09 by 1, right? And 09 by this to go down, right? So, no, you probably wouldn't have called it twice. You'd just called it once. Just thinking about it, I was going through the 9 again. But, nevertheless, it's a good formula and a good way of winning money, man. Because I'm only going like one number down. From here, it came from midday until evening, right? You know how much? That's not even barely a holiday a day, right? And then you got here with your number, right? 118, right? So you go down to the scale list and you look for 1 and 8, right? Let's pull this scale down. Oh, shoot. And this is a good way of playing your numbers, man. So that's the 1 and 8 right there, right? And what we got right there, 1 and 5, right? 1 and 8, 1 and 5, right? Yeah, right? So does that here match our list coming up here, right? It matches the two numbers, but don't match our list, right? So we go here to 1-3, and this matches our 7-3 right here, right? With the 5, right? But do that match our list? No, it doesn't, because when you do a 1 up and 1 down system with the 7-3, it's not going to match. It's not going to match going either way, right? You got 275, right? This 2 right here will match with these right here anytime, right? Because this 75 is mirrored with this whole fourth system, 753. And what you got? You take your last number, you just keep 275. And then there's 2 right here, drops over here. Bam, 7 goes into the middle right there. And there you go. And this is the one number up and one number down system completely. It's the fourth system right here. So they did it, the fourth system right there. And they pulled the number over there. The 2, the 7, the 5 come from here. Bam. And you got your money. That's the original system right there, right? And that's the one we like playing. But at times, you can't always play that system every rip, right? So then here's next system right here, right? And I'm proving you it only take a day or two, right? And sometimes it don't even take a day. It's coming from midday always to the evening. I like most all the time, right? 75 right here, right? And you see 75 here, right? Both of these matches. There's two numbers, right? And then you got the 6 right here, right? So that matches as well, right? Because okay, here you got 75, you got the 6, and you got the 2, 6 and 2 right here, right? So with the 75, what did they do? They only took the first two numbers out. See what I'm saying? They took the first two numbers out, put these two right here, switch them over, right? And they mirror the 7 with a 2, right? Some people sit back and say, oh, what did they do? They do number count. 5 plus 2 equals 7. They do this 7 and all this stuff, right? But they took two of these numbers right here, 5 and 7 out of here, right? They took those two numbers out of here, okay? And they mirror this number with a 2, okay? So this, the number came out, be with it. You know what I'm saying? You can sit back and say, add and subtraction, whatever you want to do with this one. This is a mirror number system. And what they just took, they crossed out 6 completely, and they just went with this 7, brought the 2 down. Okay, so you can keep on trying down with these numbers. You go 1 and 7. Keep on looking, see if can you find a 1 and 7 out of the number. Let's see. Put it down. Okay, so here we already 17 minutes in this video. Some days you might want to sit back and say, man, I'm not going to play. You know what I'm saying? That's the, you already see them. 5 already came out here, right? Right? You got 4 on 9. 8 before, right? And then we know we only go 3 numbers down to find our number, right? Nothing happened. Georgia, these numbers look like everything is happening right off the bat. So here, this is 2 levels numbers down. Just like the system been talking about, right? 4 and 0, right? What do they do with this number, man? 4 and 0. Look here. 9. Okay, so that's a mirror number, 9 right there. 9 and 0 right there, right? So all that's mirror. 4 and 0 right there. Okay, so the mirror of 4 is 9. It's by 5. You know mirror systems, right? So there you go. There's your number right there, 490 right there. And you can also, put that on your sheet. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I was basically trying to, show you right here, man. When I was doing it on the sheet right here. I'm just saying 049. If you mirror this number on the mirror system, it gets to you, man. So that's what I'm doing. And you just go about 2 spaces up, and you get your numbers, right? 2 number spaces up. You try to do the 361. Let's see, can we do 361? 361 by 2 spaces, man. And you got 366 right here. See what I'm saying? Just think about it. Look how they did. And they kept the number. Just a lot of times, what are they doing? It's how many spaces was this? 1, 2, 3. They actually went 3 spaces this time. And then they kept this as midday, and they came to the evening number, right? And what they do, they kept the first 2 numbers right there, 3 and 6. They mirrored the last right here. 361. It's a mirror system, man. That is a mirror system. Okay, so like I say, man, I'll tell you the honest truth, and I'm giving you those honest truth opinion. And then also I'm gonna show you the honest stuff that we just talked about, man, not too long ago. Okay, let's see, can we find it? We just on lottery post, huh? Okay, so let's get out of lottery. Let's get to here. Let's go to this blog of mine. This is my blog, if you don't know. And I'm not just putting this down because This is my blog. You don't let people see my blog too much, but let's see right here. See right here. This is what I picked up one day out of a lottery. Uh, it's a what you call it? It's a lottery machine, man. Okay, that you actually can get if you actually went through it, right? Okay, and let's see, did I put the name of the lottery machine in here? I think somebody asked me a comment about this one time. I got a comment before. A lot of people ask me, where did this come from? And I tell the people right here, yes, this is a link. It came from Cidic.com. And that's what that is, man. Cidic.com. That's a place where you get random machine drawings, man, even numbers from the casinos. You know what I'm saying? You also get it from horses and all this stuff, man. A lot of this is conviction to what the lottery is, man. You know what I'm saying? Those casinos and horses and everything else is built in, shoot to the lottery as well, man. The systems. So you don't understand a lot of this by lottery connecting with computers now. It's the same way as you do. You go to this place right here, it'll tell you about a lot of the pick threes and pick four numbers, man. Setting, okay. But like I said, I'm giving you honest truth, and I'm giving you ideas on how you play your numbers, man. That's it, man. That's all we can do, man. You know, and if I get any some ideas of how you play your three-digit numbers as well. See it say when these strategies apply for pick three, and also this is a pick four as well. But this video is about pick three, so I just basically wanted to talk to you about pick three numbers, right? So it gives you a lot of analyzing, and it tells you a whole lot about pick threes. And it tells you analyzing the last 500 draws as of March 7, 1999 in 15 states, right? Cases of all three lotteries was from the last of examples of real lottery drawings and stuff like that, right? And it also told me about which state it was coming from, right? And if you can see a lot of this, man, it's very small words. You got Pennsylvania lottery, right? So basically, I'm telling you the truth about the strategy, and I'm giving you ideas of strategies, man. And then this is another thing, man, that you should do, man. You should always go to this search for my name, man. Corey Lottery. Corey Lottery, man. Okay, it's right here. Search for this name if you look for lottery strategies, man. Also search for this +1 -1 lottery system, right? Right. You'll find me under that. Also, you'll find me on the mirror system. We're trying to exterminate these names, right? And you also find me on +1 -1 lottery system versus mirror, right? We're not doing no more battles, but this is the way you find me if you're looking for me on the website. And like I said, man, stay tuned, man. Tomorrow when I do the pick four lottery, man, because this might be my last live video or so, you know what I'm saying? So for right now, it's not gonna be the last one forever, man, but last for a little while, man. But you know, nevertheless, we want to win that $290 today, man, friend, for the lottery. Come on, man, let's do it, man. We know the strategy. We know how to pick those numbers for the last 2 or 3 digit numbers, man. And let's do it, man, lottery people. Holy lottery, man, it's the one you better know. And remember, subscribe to this channel. Also like this channel. Also look up me on the internet as well. Corey Lottery, man. Also look up the +1 -1 lottery system. And also look up the mirror system, my friend. But let's win it That's winning Florida as well as any other state. Woo! And I'm out of here.